Scenic Cruiser guys are always polishing up their buses. They're got enough tires on there?
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Polishing up the steel wheels.
Yeah.
Not lucky enough to have aluminum wheels.
Yeah. I like the steel better myself.
I do too. Original look.
Yeah.
David's supposed to do this, but you see where he's at. He's out running around somewhere.
So this Scenic Cruiser here,
292.
$292, and he did a beautiful Pepsi paint job on it. This is Larry. You might recognize him from the front of the paper today with the mayor.
Front page
Of the paper.
Notice the opening stick. Not everybody catches that.
So very stock driver's area, except you have an automatic in here now, right?
Automatic and a tilt wheel.
Yeah.
Dash. Seat still stock.
Larry needed a Scenic Cruiser because he's got so many kids.
That's right.
How many kids you got?
8 total. This is what it looked like when I bought it. The day I brought it home, just about got me divorced. Still
Not just one dinette, you've got a whole restaurant here.
That's right. Still under construction. New mini split.
I like the cutouts for the bunks that are the shape of the windows for the bus. That's very, very nice.
The shower's new. Just put it in last week for this trip. And if you want to check out my shower pan, it's a wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Bought it new.
That's the first time I've ever seen that, Larry.
You gotta do what you gotta do. That's about it. Ain't nothing special.
And we got a big bed in the back, raised platform.
Yeah.
So Scenic Cruisers have these raised side aisles.
Right.
So it's always a little bit difficult to kind of figure out your build with them. But it's best to leave them in. They're a structural part of the bus. And there's the rest of the restaurant for the kids. And he does most of his cooking and stuff like outside kitchen, right?
Right.
He does an outdoor kitchen he sets up. And then you got the original couple Scenic Cruiser seats in here.
Pretty close.
Are they out of something else?
Yeah, they're a few years newer than original.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty close. They fit pretty close.
Yeah, that's nice.
Are you gonna see my cruise control? My cruise control.
Yeah, that works.
Lock it to the floor, and you're going down the road. Just like that.
That's a good one. She's a beauty. It's come a long way.
Yeah.
Every time I see it, you get more done. Kind of unusual to see two of these together. Look at that sexy one. MC6. That one's an 8V71. So this is, we worked on one of these last year, and I actually called these guys to find out how to put it in reverse because it's got a Clark transmission that is very unusual for a GM, where you put it into neutral, I think, and then push the button and go to fourth.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it is. That's unlike any other GM bus. And there's no directions on that, so I'm gonna peek inside. Hey, I'm gonna do a quick video of you in here. So how many years have you owned this bus?
40.
40 years.
This year, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they got one in 79.
It's 1979.
Yeah.
You mind if I come back there? Is that
Oh,
okay?
certainly.
These are one of my favorites.
Oh, really?
I love them, yeah.
Yeah.
I love the styling, you know,
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I-
A lot like a flexible. I mean, very, very similar. Most people think it is a flexible.
yeah. It's so unlike any of the other GMs too. It's, you know, the whole T drive, and I'm not really sure why they did it so different,
No, I'm not either.
but no,
I did just try something different. I don't know.
and even though it's got a 471, that one that I worked on last year when we drove it out of Oregon,
That
he,
green one?
yeah, he
I saw that.
kept right up with me. I mean,
It looked like it.
yeah, it was moving.
Amazing. Yeah. Wow. Alpines.
So this bus does have a little bit more steel in it than aluminum.
Yeah, I think just the skin is aluminum.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's got some weight to it. Like
Do
I
you-
say, it's like 22,000 pounds, I think. So 11 tons.
Do you remember how many of this model they made?
You know, Dave said I think like only 600, but I don't know
Okay.
because his is a year newer.
Okay.
His is
He's got a 48. Yeah.
Yeah. So they must have built them for a couple of years. It seems like a pretty low number.
Was this a Trailways model as well, or no? Do you
I
know?
believe it was. Yeah.
Okay.
That was Southern Bus Ways, which was probably affiliated with Trailways.
Okay.
I'm not sure of that. Don't quote me.
Well, I love it. It's beautiful.
Well, thank you. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Put it that.
It's part of your family now. 40 years.
No doubt about that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. Thank you.
Let's see if Dave's around. Or I'll try to get a tour of his later. His is really cool on the inside. To me, it reminds me of like a hunting and fishing cabin. And I think I have done a tour of it before, so maybe if you look through the archives, maybe you can find it. It's a 3703.
What's this?
That's a Buffalo. It's got a cap on it too. So it's the same as that.
Yeah.
You sure you want me to go in there with the boss in there?
Yeah.
You got the air conditioner going for her?
Oh, yeah.
So she's happy. So we got, this is, what year is it? Does it say in the window there? 53. So you got an early model one. You still have the aluminum carriers on it? For the, yeah. And then you have a 6V92T. Is it a T? Yeah. out there, huh?
If you can keep it cool.
Yeah.
About 65 and it just over 200. This kind of weather.
Yeah. How many miles was it out here for you?
If so,
Oh. Oh boy, you did take your time.
I got a new transmission hose. I got a new power steering hose.
Oh, you went through a few hoses. That's why that all looks wet. All right, let's go check the inside of this out. This is Huggy Bear. Hello, I'm Scott.
How are you?
Good. I'm going to just do a quick tour. I better close the door before I let all your cold air out.
Get out of your way.
I'm glad you guys made it down.
Well, we've had the time of getting here.
It's Wilma, right? Is that right?
That's right.
Okay. Yep. I'm the bus grease monkey guy.
Okay.
You know, the last couple of rallies we haven't seen you. You guys didn't quite make it.
No. Had some problems.
I'm glad you guys made it. I'm excited to see Ned.
Well, everything's still packed up.
How long have you guys had this bus?
17 years?
17 years.
18?
It's got a nice size bathroom, bedroom. Very nice. This thing moves down the road, that's for sure.
We haven't put out anything yet, put up stuff yet, because we didn't know if we was going to stay right here or what we was going to do. So,
Yeah, you're right at the end of the line right now.
yeah.
Let's see if we can get you a spot closer up. So here we have another 4104. What year is this one?
57.
57. How long have you had it?
Had it 14 years.
14 years.
One time it was a mobile doctor's office. I kind of took what he started with and went with it. Check out the inside.
I love the very stock driver's area. I'm always a fan of that, and I love the fact that the exterior still looks like a bus.
Right.
So this was a mobile doctor's office.
Yeah, at one point in time it was. Everything you see up here, the cabinets were here, but the floor was not, these chairs were not, obviously the futon was not, the kitchen was not, that was just cabinets back there. He used to spend his summers in Mexico, and then kind of count that as his vacation and mission work, I guess you'd call it.
So yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen a layout quite like this. Kind of like it though. So you have the kitchen all the way in the back, lots of storage cabinets everywhere,
Yeah.
and then we have a shower and a toilet separate sides.
Just the toilet.
Just the toilet.
Yeah, there is no shower in this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe one day the back storage closet, which is
Where the restroom used to be, or
Yeah.
is still there. That
well,
it's
still
a storage closet
it's
now,
just a
but
storage closet.
yeah, those are usually all torn out of here.
And there's nothing factory in there anymore.
Yeah. No, that's nice.
Thank you.
It's very kind of bachelor pad studio apartment-ish.
That's why my wife loves it so much.
year Buffalo is it?
74.
74. Was never a regular coach. It went directly from GM right to custom coach to get converted. This was the custom coach back in the day. Again, was the premier converting company. Nothing like them. Definite pioneers.
Paint it when you got here?
Yeah.
I do an occasional touch up if I see something, but basically this is
Just so you know, I'm gonna bring a little oil over here tonight, and I'm gonna pour it on the ground under there and sprinkle it on your engine a little bit.
I have a couple places that are oozing. There's a couple of places.
I was at Volkswagen event here a while ago, and the event organizer brought those doggy keypads and put them under every bus.
The belly pans are still on here, which we never see because every mechanic at every shop would remove these. So because they're painted, to work on it, they got to come off, and then they never want to put them on because they're always taking them off and on. We always see these little hooks that you never know what they go to. They're spring loaded and they turn sideways.
My theory is that the engineers knew what they were doing.
So Bill Gary has a set on his bus that he recreated.
Oh, yeah?
He borrowed somebody, he had found a set that he was able to get the drawings from.
My theory is that these engineers were paid good money to figure this out,
Yep.
It's all airflow.
and I'm leaving it just.
No, definitely leave it. It's amazing to have it. Your engine is so ridiculously clean. How many miles are on this coach?
52,000.
What'd you say?
52,000.
52,000 miles. Oh my gosh.
I think I want a car with that, to be honest.
Yeah, it's really amazing. 12.5 kilowatt Kohler Perkins.
And you put your plug right in the handle, and that's like...
He had an incident recently where the 4-aught battery cable, is that what it was? Sagged and wore through on this copper pipe, which carries the, was it the high pressure side or
High pressure side.
high
of the power
pressure
steering.
side of the power steering. So it arced out on this and then ignited the fluid,
Vaporized it.
just vaporized and turned to just smoke everywhere, thick billowing, nasty smelling electrical slash burning oil slash
Mess.
into the coach instantly inside, like in the interior.
Actually, not as much inside as you would have thought.
Really? So you just
But the stench came inside, the smoke was after. And then I quickly shut the batteries down and
wow.
called the fire department and such.
That was a miracle that things didn't get worse, and it has such low miles on it and stuff too. You wouldn't ever think that would happen.
I can't be sure.
You want me to take my shoes off?
No, we got runners.
Okay. So very custom coach, except it's custom coach new. It's ridiculous how new everything looks. Most of them that I've seen, you know, they've sat for a while or, you know, got used hard.
Water damage.
Yeah. Very nice.
Original owner was a bus purist, so he kept the driver's area stock. Except for the armrests.
All right, so here we go. We've got a wide angle here.
How many? So far?
Custom coach is so amazing. Nobody did it better, that's for sure. It's like a time portal back into 1970s.
It was a time capsule
Wealthy
in the
people.
70s. Well, when we had the shag rug, it was definitely a time capsule in the 70s.
Turn the light on for you on there. You gotta reach past.
Sorry. Ah, I would have never found that. So yeah, you have a big shower. Nice. Yeah, this is very Graceland.
Watch this. Yeah, it's very 1970s.
Yeah.
So all you're running is a Mr. Fan right now, or Fabulous Fan? And
Max Air or whatever, yeah.
and that's it.
That's all we have right now.
But it's keeping it.
Cooler than, I mean, if the voltage goes too high, it'll crap out.
It's based on 12 volt system still?
It's based on a 12 volt. You can go up to like 13 and a half.
Okay.
But if you should like equalize or something.
Yep.
So I have a switch in here. So I updated all that, put in the battery box. There's the basement air, which is basically a beer cooler condensing unit.
Huh. That's typical custom coach right there, right? Yeah.
It is a custom coach special. And then this is the back of the water tanks and the front AC unit.
Nice.
And then we have the over-the-road air.
That's the largest wheel chock I've ever seen in my life.
That is what is recommended. 25% of your wheel height. So that's a 10-inch chock with the arch to match the wheels.
Wow.
Yeah, that's anything smaller than that is not approved. So this way.
One question for you about one of your flavors of pretzels. I can't figure out what it is, but I want more. Okay.
Yeah, there was no label on it.
Oh, okay. Was it the hot sticks?
It was hot, yeah.
Okay. What's going on?
All right, so this is Nick's bus. 47 3751, same as Lenny. Actually a little bit older. What serial number is yours?
034.
34. Wow. You got this when you were 17.
Yep.
And do you know any of the history on it?
Yeah, it was bus number 484, headquartered in San Francisco for 10 years.
Wow. They've done some custom work on there, but it actually looks really nice.
Yeah, they did a decent job. You can get back there and.
Is this pretty well the way that you got it is what's in here? This is how it came.
Yep. Yeah, I just put the temporary carpeting down and.
And you drove it how many miles to get here?
850.
850 miles. That is a huge bathroom. That's probably the biggest bathroom I've ever seen in any bus, and you got it in a Silverside. That's hilarious.
Yeah, someone definitely did a good job with that.
You got nice cabinet storage, bedroom.
Yeah, the wood was a little bit messed up back there, so I put some carpet over the top of it just to kind of.
Oh man, this is nice, dude. You have a nice bus.
Thank you very much.
They got Velcro on all these? Is that what I see?
Yeah, that way they don't fly open. Yep.
It'll still happen no matter what you put on there.
Mm-hmm. It does. It does for sure.
Factory heat still working it?
Nope.
No, it's gone.
They got some little heaters down in this cabinet here. That one, and then there's one down here. They're both ran back there, and then there's a diesel line hanging there. They must have been new to Webasto.
Okay.
So.
A very nice bus, sir.
Thank you.
You digging driving the 4-speed on the column?
Yeah. It took a while to get used to, but it's fun. I love it.
Are you double clutching it or floating the gears?
Just floating them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the tour, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, so this is Gary and Misty's bus here. And he's got that little driver air vent open down there. That's nice. Mine's sealed shut. Pretty stock area here. He's got everything's pretty well, just the raw aluminum in here. And he is a great fabricator. So as we go through the coach, you're going to see all kinds of stuff that he fabricated on the build of this. So he rebuilt the boxes here for the heat. So now he has working defroster again, I assume then.
Yes. Yep.
So really cool things that he's done, like the table here that he made. He put the custom little legs that are on it, and then all the tables, the shelves, and everything are lined with images from the copy of the book. You want to make sure that it's not from the real book. Yeah, the cabinets are just perfectly cut, just right up in there. And he did the ceiling with aluminum spray foam insulation under there.
35 aluminum spray foam underneath.
So we've got on both sides cabinets the full way. He's got the recessed lighting. He's got the custom couch that they made, and you had that upholstered. And
I did the upholstery on it.
oh, you did it all! Wow.
Yeah, formed it out of 1-inch tube, welded it together, and then sort of.
That's dedication there. And I love the cabinets, just the style and everything with the stainless. It just goes so well with the aluminum. And he made all of the walls and everything out of aluminum, correct?
1x1 aluminum tube, and there's a 035 gauge gray aluminum, and there's a 1-inch styrofoam in between that's all contact cemented together.
We've got the vintage kind of 50s, 40s or 50s. I don't know, that's like a standard. There's a name for that. I don't remember what it is.
We
but
call it sleek unique. I don't know what it's supposed to be called. But
now this is something you won't see every day. Who made this for you? This is
all 3 of my kids got together and made that for Christmas.
They made them Busopoly.
Yeah, this is places we've been, the houses we've owned. It has bus grease monkey cars, of course. Bus fun. There's cards for, fix a tire for a friend, receive $25. Just, businesses around town, the Jenkins Nampa and the tire place, and
that is really cool.
They've 3D printed buses for the game pieces, and instead of houses and hotels, they did campfires and tents.
That's very unique.
My youngest also 3D printed cabinet locks that keep our cabinet doors shut.
That's cool.
Slide over.
See all these really cool things. And he made the locker doors where it's just the locker front, right?
Yes, we just use the locker fronts. We formed cabinets inside, and just use the white aluminum and we formed edges so that stuff won't slide out and hit you in the toe when you open it up. Our doors back here, I don't know if you can get that from here. These shut both ways. This door will shut and this way. So it turns this into a separate room and it shuts this way. And the shower's on this side, toilet's on that side, so it turns this into the shower room.
Yeah.
And if she happens to be in bed, I can shut this door this way and turn this into the shower room.
Got it. And then we got is that queen size bed?
Queen size bed. I don't have the cabinet done on top of the bed yet. There's a lot of stuff we gotta do yet. But
I've been watching him do this build for
5 years.
5 years?
5 years.
Wow. Every time I see it, there's more. He's not procrastinating. He's always getting stuff done.
Little stuff like I just built this frame and put that on last week for the mirror. She wanted a full length mirror, so.
Nice.
Two-way fridge, run it on LP and 110.
Well, it is a beautiful bus. I got to step outside and show the outside now. Thank you for the inside tour.
Thank you.
Oh, here's another fabricated step with the dogs on
That
it.
works. Maybe I'll show you my step here. You've got that down to avoid the step. But I put that in whenever I show it because you get people walking up and down there.
Yep. people keep their stuff clean.
As clean as possible.
And you recently pulled the motor out to change the muffler, is that what it was?
Correct. Made a new muffler for it.
This is the nicest silver side on the planet.
Pretty neat, ain't it?
The amount of detail.
Scott.
I know.
Hey, Scott.
Yes.